All right, so today we're going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to actually head over to my buddy Matt's house and check out the progress he's made on his $1,000 square body. So let's go check it out. All right, over here at Matt's house, and gonna check out the progress he's made on this $1,000 square body. So let's see what he's into. So what the hell is that thing, man?
The big gun, the Stud Ease. So this thing is a buddy of mine's, and it's for pulling little dents out. So
we're gonna have a demonstration.
Yep, it's really good. So when you have these little tiny just divots, little spot weld.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And then slide hammer, and the dent's no more. No more dent.
Holy crap. That is really cool.
And then when you're done, you just snip it off and grind it flat.
Snip it off, grind it flat. You're good to go.
Yep.
That's really awesome.
$100.
$100 for what? That big yellow thing?
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
Stud Ease.
Yeah.
Reduce the PETA factor. I'm assuming.
Exactly. And the body filler factor.
I'm assuming that's a PETA's pain in the ass.
Yep. You just put those little copper pins in there. Make a clean spot, and it's basically just a spot welder. Grind that flat. Good to go.
Good to go. That's awesome.
And what's nice about that, you know, the old days you had to drill to put the slide hammer on, so then you got all these holes that you got to fill. That leaves no hole.
I gotcha. Yep, no hole. So you just grind that down, and then
yep,
probably have to use a little body filler, right?
Little filler, yeah.
Nice.
Block it out. Good to go.
Okay. All right, so let's take a walk around this thing, and let's look at what he's done and where he's at. So other than cleaning up the hood, I don't think you've done too much to that, right? Just
well, you just saw it. Other than that, right there.
Other than that one little, one little dent removed. But the hood's not in bad condition, man.
No, it just needs all of the bracing that's come loose. So when you shut it, it's real wobbly. So it just needs drilled back. But I use that little dent puller on little spots like that.
Okay, that looks good.
Yep.
Got a little body work here.
Yeah, got a little dent pulling. So we got a little spot down here to patch. This had a cab repair patch on it already. I didn't like it because they let it hang down like that low, and it just made the body line look awful. Okay. So I made that piece right there for it.
Got a little nice patch panel.
Yep.
Sweet.
I've got lower door skins for it that I'm going to go ahead and put on both sides.
Okay.
I know John doesn't think it's important, but I love the way these doors just shut one-handed.
I love the doors, man.
That's finally the
no, I think that's awesome.
I'm getting.
A couple of holes up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going tomorrow morning, supposedly, to pick up a new bed for it for $300.
Yeah, so he found a bed on Craigslist.
After I've already put all these patch panels.
And he kept telling me, man, I'm going to go look at a bed. And I'm like, why are you telling me you're going to look at a bed? And he's like, no, a truck bed. And I'm like, dude, that's awesome. How much? He's like, $300, and it's pretty much rust free. It's got one
got a dent over the driver's side tire, almost like a tire blew out and peeled it back. But
so he had already started on this. You can see his patch panel there. That actually is turning out pretty nice, man.
Yeah, came out of this whole chunk here.
Yep.
These things came from AMD. $19.99.
$19.99 from that's up in Gainesville, Georgia, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So started on the bed, but then ran across this one on Craigslist. Oh, there's a gas tank.
Yep. Yeah.
Got a front bumper.
Bed rails, how just
Yeah, no, that's just going to
awful. It's going to be just so much time.
it's going to require a lot of work, man. Which is
But
okay, but
I welded in all the old holes
yeah.
too, you know, so that I can fill those. But for $300, man, clean bed, and I think I can even cut that piece out and use it on
Use that. Yeah, I think you could. You should be able to. So the new bed's got a dent right there. We think he can use that patch panel there, right?
Yep. And then John will be happy because it's not all beat up like this one was. I know that really bothered you.
The waviness bothered me a little bit, man.
It's been used, right?
Definitely been used. Anything to the interior yet?
Put the new key switch in.
Okay.
And got rid of all of the push button start wiring and everything that they did to bypass a $15 switch.
Okay.
So you pull the steering wheel off, it takes about 30 minutes to replace the switch, and they probably spent 2 hours wiring in all kinds of push buttons and workarounds and all that. So now it's back to original.
Cool.
I love the way those doors shut.
Those doors shut great, man. So what about under the hood, man?
Cleaned up the wiring again that they had under there. And I just got to go through and put some looms on it, but I'm not going to do too much to the engine because
I thought you were pulling this
got the
motor.
big block ready to go almost. Yep. So I just got to go back and loom these wires, clean everything up where they had, you know, just a ridiculous amount of wires going through there.
All right, man. So what are you doing with this engine?
Boat anchor, maybe? I don't know.
A boat anchor?
We'll pull it out, and I got the 454 that I'm starting to assemble to put it in. So it's over on a stand over there.
So you got a
crankshaft
454 big block you're going to drop in here.
Yeah, and it's a Gen 6 roller block. So we're going to have a roller valve train in it, but I'm running Mark IV LS5 heads on it.
Awesome.
71 model, semi-closed chamber, big oval ports. So we'll build it for torque, probably put about a 220 to 230 at 50 cam in there. So I'm hoping to get, you know, about 575, close to 600 pound-foot of torque.
Wow, that's a beast.
Yeah.
And this motor is what? Why wouldn't you just keep this motor?
This one, it's a late model roller block. It doesn't have the mechanical fuel pump, so I had to put a factory electronic fuel pump in there when I got it, with the fuel tank that was all rusted. I don't know what the condition is on it. I mean, it runs okay, but I've had that 454 sitting just begging to go in something for a couple years. So
Yep. So there it is.
Rosie's a good home for it.
Do you ever consider selling this motor?
Sure. I don't know. The intake's probably worth more than the whole motor.
Yeah, that's a cool intake,
it's a
man.
Performer RPM intake, yeah. So it's a good
Edelbrock
intake.
yeah.
I'll reuse the carb for the 454.
But it runs, right?
It runs.
Yeah, fire it up.
Yeah.
Started up real easy. Sounds good. All right, if anybody's interested in this motor, give me a shout out on my YouTube channel. I'll put my email address right there, and let us know if you're interested. What's your time frame on pulling it out?
Probably about 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, no hurry.
Yep.
Any idea at all what you'd ask for it?
It's I don't know anything about the condition, so really it's almost sold as a core.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, the intake's worth $200 probably, 250, and the whole motor's probably worth 400. So I don't know.
Okay.
It's a roller block. It's a late model roller block. I don't know if it still has a roller cam in it with the roller lifters. If it does, you know, that's a good candidate for a swap, but it does not have Vortec heads on it.
No Vortec heads?
Yeah, it's the old style, just crappy, probably small Gara junk heads. But
Hey, it sounds like a strong motor though.
it runs okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
runs all right. So,
Awesome. You want to check out that big block, man?
yeah.
All right, there's the crankshaft for the big block, brand new in the box. Haven't even been opened yet. All right, so here's the 454 big block. That's not the cam that's going to go in it, right?
Yeah, that's when it came out.
That's the one that came out. All right, man. Tell us a little bit about this motor.
So this is a Gen 6. So they had the Mark IV, which was the original from what, 65 to I guess early 90s, that version. No, late 80s, I guess. Then they had the Mark V, which they only made for, I think, about 5 years. Then they came out with Gen 6. Now, they didn't call it a Mark 6, they called it a Gen 6. So when Mark 4, and they didn't have a Mark 1, 2, or 3. So it just started with Mark 4, Mark 5, and then Gen 6. So all Gen 6 are roller cam, and they're also all 4-bolt main.
That's sweet.
Yep. And I believe you can tell a Gen 6 because it actually has 7.4 stamped on the side. I don't know if the Mark 5s do. And then what's cool about the Gen 6 is Mark 5 heads you could not put on a Mark 4 block and vice versa. They made some certain head gaskets, I think, that you could do a conversion, but they didn't always seal. So General Motors, for the Gen 6, they came back with the mechanical fuel pump. And they also made it to where you can put Mark IV heads on them with standard head gaskets. So I've got one over there, the other one's inside. That's a 820 casting, 1971 model LS5.
Cool.
And so they're the large oval ports, not rectangle. You don't need rectangle for torque. So it should be a pretty good combination.
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that it's a big block is freaking cool, right?
Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah. So I'll run, get some new exhaust headers because the small ones won't fit in there, obviously. Probably run 3-inch full exhaust on this one. So, like I said, just a good torque motor for it.
Cool.
And then if anybody has some 14-bolt axles, actually just the rear. I'm looking for a 14-bolt
14-bolt,
axle.
yep.
The fronts you can convert because it's got the corporate 10-bolt, so you can actually, for about $200, all new parts, convert the hubs out.
Yep.
To convert to 8-lug. But yeah, I'm looking for a 14-bolt rear.
All right, so pretty cool. Big plans for this truck. And I know in the last video, the first video, you said it was going to be a military build.
Yeah, we'll do a military theme on it. So
what does that mean?
So I'm going to do the olive drab,
paint,
flat green,
yeah.
no camo, just all solid. I'm going to go with the black wheels. I'll probably go 37s on it.
37s.
Yeah, probably a 16x10 or maybe a 17x10, just black steel wheel on it, and 410s or 456 gears under it, and then blacked out bumpers, maybe some pipe bumpers for it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So. Big chain hanging off the front.
Yeah. And then I got a friend of mine that's going to make me some custom little bomber girls. I already got her pulled out. It's her name's Rosie, and she'll be sitting on top of her name there, and it's like the old World War II nose bombers. Pinup girl.
Okay, cool. And you've named this truck Rosie, right?
This truck is Rosie. Yeah, her name is Rosie.
Her name is Rosie. It's always good to name them. That's awesome, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing the big block in there and hearing that thing rumble.
Yeah.
That thing's going to be cool.
Yeah. It'll drop right in.
So. All right, so hopefully we'll have a new bed for this thing that's in much better condition than that one tomorrow morning, right?
Yep, hopefully. Get
that put on, and then you're on your way at that point. That's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of work.
Big time saver right there. So.
Awesome. Well, good deal. Matt, thanks for letting us check in with you, buddy.
Yeah, man. We'll do another update.
Yep. As we make progress, we'll do another update.